Hello, my dear students. Welcome back to the lecture. So in this lecture, we'll try to understand what exactly is a working space all about, right? So like I mentioned, whatever we studied is correct, like how to understand the drawings, the footing dimensions will be given. But there is a concept called as working space. We'll try to understand. Say this is a grid lines what we have. Okay. Now let us consider this is the size of the footing what is given to me. So yeah, so instead of this, yeah. Yeah. So let us consider this is the size of the footing, what is given to me. And let me take some size of the footing here. So we'll consider this to be, I'll speak in terms of meter now. Let me consider, okay, these two dimensions. I'll write it here. Yeah. So text. So this dimension, let me consider it to be 4 meter. And this dimension, no, let me consider this to be 2.5 meter, right? Sure. Yeah. Good. Now this is the actual size of the footing. But when we do the excavation, okay, when we do the excavation or when we do the marking on the center line marking, this is not the exact size what we are supposed to take. What we are supposed to take is that, so understand that once we do the excavation, we are going to put the PCC, and usually the offset of the PCC will be either 75 mm or 100 mm. Now what exactly is PCC? We'll try to understand that. But now just understand, once you do the excavation, you're going to put a PCC, and that PCC will be at the offset of either 75 or 100 mm from the outer face of the footing. So here let us consider it is at the outer face. From the outer face of the footing, it is at a distance of 100 mm. So if this is my outer face, let us consider if this is the outer face of my footing, from here I have taken 100 mm extra. I've taken 100 mm extra from here. I've taken 100 extra from this side. On all the four sides, I've taken it. Okay. On all the four sides, I've taken 100 mm extra. Then what will be this size now? So what will be this size? So what will be this size now? And what will be this size now? Previously, what was the size we had? Previously, it was 4 meter. You can see it here. I've written 4 meter. But for 4, I'll add 100 mm because from here you can see, from here it is 100 mm and also from here it is 100 mm. So how much it will come out to be? Yeah. So how much it will come out to be now? It's very simple. 4. I'll write it once again. Yeah. It was 4 meter previously. Okay. Plus 0.1 on the left side, 0.1 on the right side. So 0.1 I am taking, 100 is mm. I'm writing in terms of meter. So 100 mm in terms of meter, it is 0.1 on the left side plus 0.1 on the right side. It comes out to be 4.2 meter. So this outer to outer, no, it is 4.2 meter. In the same way, here how much it will be? Again, we know this length, if you understand, see, this was 2.5 meter, isn't it? Now I need to add 0.1 on this side and also 0.1 on this side. So that will give me the total distance. So again, I'll write it here, 2.5 plus 0.1 on the upper side, let us consider, and 0.1 on the lower side. So it will come out to be 2.7 meter. Okay, good. Now we reached up to here. But again, after this, now there comes a concept of working space. So that means whenever we do the excavation, no, again we have to take certain distance from this outer, that is this is the outer face of your PCC. If you understand, this is the outer face of my PCC. From here I'll take certain distance, from here I'll take certain distance here, and also from here I'll take a certain distance, even from here I'll take a certain distance, and also from here I'll take certain distance. So how much is that distance? We'll try to see what is that distance. Now again, that distance is usually we take it as 300 mm or 0.3 meter. So from here it is 300 mm, 300, 300 and 300. So now you tell me what will be the total distance that you're supposed to mark. That means what I'm trying to ask you is, I want to know what is the total distance from here to here, from this outer to this outer, what is the total distance, and also from this outer to this outer, tell me the total distance. Very simple mathematics we need to apply. Already we know it is 4.2 meter up to this orange surface, that is outer of PCC. 4.2 plus 0.3 on the left side, 300 mm in terms of meter, 0.3 meter plus 0.3 meter. So quickly do this. 4.2 plus 0.3 is 4.5, 4.5 plus 0.3 is 4.8. 4.8 meter. And also on this side, if I try to do, we already know it is 2.7 meter. Where is this 2.7 meter? From here to here, it is 2.7. But I want from here to here, it is 0.3 extra. From here to here, it is 0.3 extra, right? So I hope you are able to understand. So we'll directly write 2.7 plus 0.3 on the left downside and 0.3 on the upper side. It comes out to be 3.3 meter. Now this is the actual marking that you're supposed to do on the ground, and not this marking. Like this marking, what we are doing, no, like I told, it has to be 4 meter and this has to be 2.5 meter. This is not the marking what you're supposed to do. Of course, the size of the footing is 4 meter by 2.5 meter. But when it do the marking on the side from the center line, you're not supposed to do this marking. Instead, you have to do the marking of 4.8 meter on this side, and this has to be your 3.3 meter. Okay, got it? This is how it has to be done. And from the center, how much it will be? It's very simple. See, now just in case if you have confusion, let me strike out everything. Let me say, I told you now that this is 4 meter, isn't it? I told you that this is 4 meter and this is 2.5 meter, right? Let me write it here. This is 4 meter and this is 2.5 meter. Good. Now you may have a confusion from here to here how much it is. Now for time being, let us consider, I'll take some random values. No, there is nothing much in that. Let us say from the center line to here, it has to be 2.3 meter. We'll do in that way. And from here it has to be some, let us say, okay, let us say it is 2.6 meter from here, and remaining 1.4 meter will be on this side. You're getting my point. And this is 2.5, isn't it? Now in this 2.5, in this is 2.5. I'll do it. From here to here, I want to know, and from here to here I want, it is 2.5, isn't it? But it is in the center. So I'll take this as 1.25 on this side. Okay, and this is 1.25. Got it? So this is how the send. Now to do the overall calculation, it's very simple. How you have to do what you are supposed to do, right? 2.6 plus from here it is 0.1 and from here it is 0.3. So from here to here you can get the distance, isn't it? If I put it in a very simple way, what I'm trying to tell is, if I want the distance from this center line, let us consider from this center line to this outer, can I not find the distance? It's very simple. How do I do that? See, I know already 2.6 is from here to here, that is 2.6 plus this from here to here, it is 0.1, right? And from here to here, it is 0.3. Let me do that. And we'll see whether we end up with the same answer, right? So we get 2.6 plus 0.1, 0.3 is, it comes out to be 3 meter. And also from here, how much you are supposed to get, we'll do that. From here to here I want, right? So how do I get that? Very simple. I know it is 1.4 meter from here to here, right? So you can see 1.4, isn't it? I'll put it here. Yeah, let me write it here. Yeah, I know it is 1.4 up to here. This offset of PCC is 0.1. Is 0.1. And then from here to here, it is 0.3. Try to do it manually along with me. So 0.3 and 0.1 is 0.4. So it comes out to be 1.8. So 1.8 meter. Now what will be overall? Overall will be very simple. Try to add everything. It's simple. Overall, I want to find from here to here. How do I get that? Just add it from the center on the left side. I'm getting 1.8. And towards the right, I got 3 meter, right? Exactly. What is the answer I'm getting? 4.8 meter. And this is what we got exactly in the beginning, right? If you don't, if you're having a doubt, just remember this value of 4.8. Let me write this 4. No, I cannot do that. Okay, you're getting my point. And this is 4.8. And initially, if I go back, let me quickly go back like, yeah, you can see how much we had got here. We had got 4.8, isn't it? Here now also I got 4.8, right? You got an idea how this has to be done. So this is a marking you're supposed to do. Now, why this marking has to be done? That is the first question. And why did I say you have to take it as 300 mm and not 400 mm? We'll try to find the reason behind this. So first, try to see this practically how it looks. So you can see this space, no? This is that working space. See, this is your footing. This is your footing. Then this 100 mm is this offset. This is that 100 mm on this side. This is a PCC. This is also your PCC. This on this side also you have PCC. Here also it is PCC. That is 100 mm. And then this distance what I'm marking, no, this is a working space. From here to here, this is 300. From here to here, this is working space. From here to here, it is working space. From here to here, it is working space. Got it? So this is how it looks practically on the site. Now we'll see one more point. See, so in local construction, what they do, no, they don't give this working space because they don't believe in this. So, and also they don't put the shuttering here directly, they pour the concrete, which is not the right practice to do. When we work in bigger companies, this is the standards we are supposed to follow. You can see it here now. Now you'll get an idea. See, where is the working space? So we have this working space here. Here also we have it. It's not visible. And from here also here, we have this working space, right? Why this working space has to be given? If this working space is not given, you can see this is called as shuttering. Whatever the plywood boards, what they have kept it here at 1, 2, this are called as plywood boards. And for this, you are given these props. These props you are given as a support. If you don't give this working space, these laborers, they can't stand here. And if they cannot stand here, they cannot properly keep this shuttering board here. So this is called as working space. Working space for whom? For these laborers. So we call this as a working space. So if we give that enough space, like 300 mm, these people can stand here. They can put the shuttering board here. And also you can see the props here. These are the props what you are given for the support. You can keep it there so that there will be a good rigidity to this formwork. On the either side, look here. Here also we have supported it, right? So this is the main idea behind this working space. Yeah. Now you got it, right? So when you do the marking, you know how much offset you have to take. Now coming to the main question, where is this things written that we have to take 300 mm? So we'll try to see where exactly it is written. So if you become a building engineer and all, we have certain code books to follow. Okay. Now I'll take you to IS 1200 1992. This is a code book, and what is written here? It is written methods of measurement of building and civil engineering works. So part 1 is for the earthwork, right? For the excavation, how we have to take that offset. So directly I'll not go for everything. I'll directly show you here. See what is written. If you go to 4.2.5.1, authorized working space shall be special in each case. Where authorized working space is not so specified, the following shall apply. What it is written, 600 mm working space you are supposed to take according to Indian standard 1200 code book. But practically, it all depends what is written in your BOQ, what is given by the client. Otherwise, this is a one way. You can take 600, but usually in practice, we don't keep it as 600. 300 is a minimum thing what we try to go. Other than that, there's one more CPWD specification. Suppose if you are from India, we have a Central Public Works Department. Let me write it here. CPWD. It's called CPWD, which is called Central Public Works Department. I'll write it at DPT. Okay. Central Public Works Department, CPW. According to them, if I open here and you can see it here. Yeah. So they have written measurements, right? In case of open footings up to the depth of 1.5 meter, all round excavation of 30 centimeter beyond the outer dimension of the footing shall be measured for the payment to make the allowances for the centering and shuttering. Any additional excavation, remember the word, any additional excavation beyond this limit shall be at the risk and the cost of the contractor and shall not be measured for the payment. Okay, we'll forget about the payment. Just understand it is mentioned here 300 centimeter. That is why I have taken 300 mm. Right? Just in case if it is not written directly, if it is written in your BOQ that you have to take 200 centimeter, we'll take 200 centimeter. If it is written no, you have to take 400 centimeter, we'll take 400 centimeter, right? But just before the start of the project, all these things will be told to you what should be the working space, and based on that we are going to do. So where exactly I have taken 300 mm, it is from this particular code book of CPWD. I'll show it here. Yeah, so Central Public Works Department specification volume 1 2019 from the government of India, and under this they have written it here. Okay, and that is why I've taken 300 mm. If it is 400 mm, 500, if it is 600, you can take accordingly whatever is written in your bill of quantities. If it is not written, you can directly take from this particular code book and say this is where it is written, and that is why I've taken 300 mm, right? So I hope you got a clear idea regarding this working space, how it has to be understood and all. So in the next lecture, we'll try to understand the practical video of this. We'll also try to see BOQ, and then we'll try to proceed in the same way. So I hope you have enjoyed the lecture up to here. We'll see you back in the next lecture. Thank you.